All right, I'm doing something a little different for y'all today, man. This one here is going to be about cooking in the prison. This is how we cook, man. We use something that we call a stinger, and with a stinger, we allowed to, you know what I mean? That's like our microwave. So just sit back, enjoy the ride, man, all right? A Louisiana special spaghetti meal, all right? All right, welcome to Unique Mecca Audio, man. This is a little something different I set up for y'all, just making sure I give you everything. I want to thank everybody for the Cash App donation because you already know the game is to be sold, not told. I got the Cash App fixed, so right now, don't use the one that has the picture of me on the logo. Just use the one that say $ Unique Mecca Hall, and make sure it says it was created in 2020. This is what the donations got me. I want to thank everybody for donating, to the cause and to the movement. But now I'm going to show you how we cook in prison. You know what I mean? This is how we cook in prison, man. All right. Here we go. Let me turn this on. All right.
All right, y'all. This is another Unique Mecca production, you heard me? This is another Unique Mecca production, you heard me? All the way down, man. It's the homie from New Orleans, you heard me? We're going to live up here and do this New Orleans spaghetti, man. We all the way out here on the West Coast. We all the way out here in Victorville, man. Victorville, USP. All the way on the West Coast, dog. Let y'all know, man. This is how I look at my cell, man. Look at this shit. Look how they got me living, man. Look at this shit.
It's real.
Okay, I got to sleep with a fucking man, man. This shit crazy, man. All these years, I got to sleep with a man in the cell with me. But this what men do.
That's the cells with the bunks.
Men get along with each other. But look, I'm about to put down some, have some company.
Now you know they look like in a cell.
My guy, man, you're Conrad, man. Unique Mecca, man. I just want to show him so he can show everybody what we doing here, man. How we put this down. I'm going to do a spaghetti. Show y'all something, man. If y'all look at it right there, man. See, that's the stinger, right? That's the pot, the garbage can. That's the garbage can. That's the garbage can. That's the stinger. I want y'all to see something. I'm going to let y'all see something. It's the stinger.
That's the pot you cook in.
It's the stinger right here. Stinger right here, man. This one of the stingers.
That's called the stinger.
That we use. We made out of some iron plates. These are the iron plates that we get off the socket. We made them and put them together so the water might rust a little bit, but we plug it up in the plug right here. You know what I'm saying? That's our soda can. This is what we got right here. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be a hell of a meal. But, see this thing right here?
You see that right there? So y'all understand. That's electrical cord that you cut and then you wrap like a screw, a metal, or whatever around the electrical cord, and then you plug it in, you drop it in the water, it heats the water up so that it's boiling, and then, he gonna tell you the rest, man.
Got plates on it, but it rusts. But the only thing when we do it with this right here, we gotta use these little small trash bags. See these small trash bags right here? I'm cooking the summer sausage. I cut the meat up right here. I cut it up. Now see it's all in here. I'm about to make some spaghettis.
All right, now he gonna drop that bag in the water when the water boils, and that's gonna cook, the meat. He gonna put his seasoning on it. You're gonna see how this moves, man. Gunshots.
This is how we gonna start out. This the meat. As you see, that's the summer sausages. You see what we got there? We got the mackerels, we got oysters.
Oysters in the joint.
This part of this whole thing, oysters.
Like $3 a bag on commissary.
We got the mackerels.
$2.
We even got the baby clams.
Oh, that's another $3.
The seasoning, I'm gonna go with lemon pepper. I got vegetable flakes here. Lemon pepper. I got my black pepper, garlic powder, onion mist, and the bag of Szechuan, and the sriracha sauce. This is
Put
gonna
it
be
together.
A bad mother when I finish with it.
Gunshots.
Here we go. This is spaghetti now. We gotta steal this shit out the kitchen, man. They don't sell us this shit. This shit come out of the kitchen, man. I gotta pay the mule. They gotta get that shit, tuck that shit all up in the back.
All right, now see the spaghetti? In order to get the spaghetti in the prison, they cook spaghetti for us in the kitchen, right? When they cook the spaghetti in the kitchen, you got guys that work in the kitchen, the warehouse, and you know, so you go to them, you get them a couple of books of stamps, and when you give them the books of stamps, they sell you the bag of spaghetti, and you know, you got to get it out, you know, or you pay somebody to bring it out, you know, you smuggle it. Like you said, you put it on your back, all right?
That shit, they gotta get all that shit, man. That's how we coming. This is gonna be a hell of a spaghetti for y'all, man.
Huh? See the vegetables?
So,
all that come out the same way.
Demonstration I gotta show y'all. I'm gonna put the macros, let them start cooking. Put the macros in there with the summer sausages, the bell pepper, the onion. I'm gonna put all that in there together. We also got the cutters right here. This is the cutter we cut the vegetables with.
Now, that's the top of a can lid. You take the top of the can lid, you fold it in half, and you take your locker, because the locker's solid. That's how I got hit in the head. Boop! Big shout out to the dude that hit me here with the lock. And a round of applause. Gotta say that. Gotta say that. Gotta keep it 100. Gotta keep it 100. All right? And gunshots. Now, that's the lid, how we cut it.
The cutter we cut the vegetables with. And we still got that fucking blicky now.
Come on. Now.
The blicky?
Now, just so you understand, that's for protection, but you also use to cut vegetables, whatever. That's like you pull your ratchet out to peel an orange or an apple when you're on the street.
We might use this sometime, because you know one thing, it ain't just cutting this shit up in here. I heard my man talking about airlifting.
Huh.
Yeah, they might airlift too now. This what they use to airlift. This shit here real, bro. You gotta have this shit everywhere you go. You know what I mean? This your safety kit. But this one we gotta use to cut this up, man. That's my whole thing right there. This about to be a Louisiana-style spaghetti, man, just for y'all, man. I'm gonna put this up for my man, Unique Mecca,
Louisiana-style spaghetti.
One time for my man, Unique Mecca. I'm about to put this shit together, man. All right, this is stinger right here, man. Oh, I'm back at it.
Now, that's the stinger. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the stinger. All it is electrical cord, and then it has right there in the middle, you know, right in the middle of it where the two wires is coming down, that's the metal bolt. So you put the metal bolt wrapped around the electrical cord, you plug it in the wall, that joint turns red, gunshot hops. You know what I mean? And, you know, it makes the water boil.
The spaghettis. This don't rust. See, the other thing I showed y'all, it rust. That's why we cook in a bag. We cooking all the meat, vegetables in a bag. The spaghettis, we got to go raw, but this do not rust. It don't need no fire, it don't need no criticals, it don't need nothing. And we get a wire, we still in shipping facility. Look at that, we even got to make a prawn. We do this shit, man. This what convicts do, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you use to heat up the water to put the food in that plastic bag, whether it's the rice, the spaghetti, you know, the meat. He's going to show you how you got to do the spaghetti separate, you know, with a whole different stinger. All right?
We find a way to make it, bro. This is going to be a nice broiling pot for us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit going to be a nice broiling pot. Let me show y'all something. Watch me hook it up. Yeah.
That's the stinger.
All right.
Now, that's how you got to make the spaghetti.
We about to plug this bitch up, man. We about to get on, man. We about to get this bitch on. Look how it go. Boom.
See, just plugged it in.
Steaming hot, dog. Steaming hot.
Now that get hot and bubble.
Steaming hot now. It's gonna be clear. Steaming hot.
And the water gonna stay clear.
Man, this shit real though, bro. We still in the penitentiary though, man. Still we hanging out in Victorville Penitentiary, USP, bro. This shit live. This shit it got digital, man. They gave us tablets now.
Tablets? They didn't have that when I was there.
Now. We can watch movies and everything, man. This shit done got real, man, this shit real, man. Man, you see this, man, my man, you ain't had this when you was in here, man. Mr. Unique Mecca, man, look at this shit here, man. We real digital now, man. Look at this shit, man. Yeah. But guess what, bro? Let's get back to this meal, this good old spaghetti meal, man. Good old spaghetti meal. All right. We let that water get hot. We need it to be hot. We got to start bubbling.
See? See, right there, that's the metal coil that you see, you know, in the joint coming from the two electrical wires. When those get plugged into electricity, the 120 volts shoot through that, it boils up the water and get it bubbling, and then you could drop whatever you want in it, either in a plastic bag, but with spaghetti, you can't put that in a plastic bag. So you got to put a little oil in the water. He can't really show you all that. And then from him doing that, you know, then you put the spaghetti in it, and the oil is the water, so you already know you make spaghetti on the street so it don't stick. We find a way to do everything in the prison. Welcome to Unique Mecca Audio. That's why I say the game is to be sold, not told. Where you gonna get this? The Cash App is on the screen. Make sure it was created in 2020. The last name is Hall. They try to make a new one with L and a number 1 and an L with a picture of me, that's not me. If you see that, report it so that we can shut them down, because it took a minute, but we back on. Let's get the movie rolling.
When they bubble, I'm gonna take these spaghettis and put up in there. I'm gonna take the spaghetti, I'm gonna take a little cooking oil. So we gotta put a little cooking oil. See the cooking oil? We'll take that right there, man. We're gonna put that in the water so the spaghetti don't stick. So let me put some of that in the spaghetti water right now. Let me put some
See
of
the
that in
cutter?
the water so it don't stick.
It's a can lid.
Not that much.
That's the microwave. That's the penitentiary microwave. You see that? That's the penitentiary microwave, man. So you see how we got to live in there. So if you youngins want to go to prison and live like this, to go through all this, to cook your food instead of just telling your girl, drop that in the microwave or do it yourself, feel free to do it. But, remember, if you think that you're tough enough, to deal with it, just make sure you understand you got to shut the F up. All right? That's where we at.
All right, now we going. Now we going. As long as it don't stick. That's right. Now, once we get the spaghettis in there, when that water starts bubbling, all you gotta do is count to 12 minutes. We just need 12 minutes. And them spaghettis gonna be ready. Let me put them on in there. I told y'all, my man coming over here, man. He coming to
Look
get
at the
this meal,
close-up.
man.
See
My
the
man,
wires?
Unique Mecca, man. He coming to get this meal, man.
Oh, I'm coming home.
New Orleans special down for him, bro. Ah, shit, I'm on thing.
See the water boiling?
These spaghettis in, man. Need the Saison.
Huh. This is how we hook it up for the
Saison
flavor.
and spaghettis. Saison it up. Get this baby ready. Y'all know there's a Mexican flavor right here, right? But I put a little Louisiana twist on it. One of my guys got a birthday today, man. I'm cooking for him. My mother, man, my guy coming over here visiting. My partner got a birthday party, so I got to put it down the right way. Put the Saison on this stuff, man. Like a little food coloring.
See the food coloring?
Put that on there. I'm gonna put the lemon pepper. Oh, shoot. It might be too limited now. Might be too limited, man. I think it came out.
All right.
You hear me? But it's all good. You must go with a nigga that shake this bitch back like a 4.5. Hard. Put the lemon, Maurice onion, whatever you call that shit, you hear me? Minced onion, the garlic powder. That garlic powder on there. Now I need the black pepper. No salt now. We don't need no high blood pressure, man. We trying to live. Black pepper.
See him seasoning it up, right?
Y'all might like this recipe. Now look, that black pepper, hit that baby with that black pepper. Black pepper. And I come with this good old sriracha sauce, man.
Not the sriracha.
Sriracha sauce. Put that sriracha on there, and I'm gonna mix him up, I'm gonna mix him down.
See how he mixing it up? Look what we got to do. This how you youngins want to go through making a spaghetti meal?
Prison like this, but a good old meal, man, for the homies. They gonna love this shit, bro. Good old, nice, badass spaghetti, man. Look at this shit. Look at that shit, boy. Woo. Man, that shit look beautiful. Boy, that shit look beautiful. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ain't nobody confirming on the sriracha. So I guess I gotta go with a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce, man.
They ran out of sriracha, so they replaced it with hot sauce. Get the little spice, the twang, you know?
That bitch hot.
That Louisiana hot.
I might need a little bit more sriracha sauce, a little bit more Saison.
Got to get the color right.
This shit to be beautiful orange, man. Real orange, man. This gonna be a bag. The homies gonna like this shit, but that's what we do, man, with the homies, man. When the homies eat, Then we got a homie, man. Man, to my man, Unique Mecca, bro. Another fire production, man. It's a hell of a spaghetti here, boy.
Huh. Where else you gonna get this?
Also, look what we use, man. We cut a big old chemical thing up just to make a pop.
Look, that's a chemical jug that was cut. You know, a jug that chemicals come in like a big 5-gallon jug, you cut it, and then, you know, being that that plastic is not gonna burn from the stinger in it, that's what we use as the pot, all right?
That's what I cooked in, remember? That's what I cooked it in. Now look at it, look at that baby. Woo-woo.
See the color coming in? Gotta get all that white out. So you got to mix that up. Make sure everything got that flavor, that sriracha, that lemon pepper. See what I'm saying? Where else you gonna get this, man? Come on, family. Make sure you share this video, man. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. See those bowls? Those are all the bowls for the men that's eating. See how you put it together?
We got the bell pepper onion, miracle summer sausages.
Look at that joint.
You just put on top of it, baby. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that chunks of meat, man. I ain't break the meat up or nothing, man. I'm letting you get it how you
see that?
bro.
Now, that's how it looks at the finishing touch. He putting that in a little bit of all the bowls. See the vegetables and everything? That's what we got to do to survive on the inside. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. That's what this channel is about. It's not about feeding into nothing. It's not about, you know, promoting nothing, you know, bigging up nothing. I'm just letting you know that it's not worth it. Be on man time and don't violate the law. Don't go to prison. Don't be taken away from your family for 26 years like I was. This brother been in prison the same amount of time as me. I've been out 3 years, so he got 29 years in prison, and he's still eating like this. You know what I mean? But we just wanted to show y'all the struggles we got to go through, how we make the best out of a bad situation. But we telling y'all now, don't violate the law. Don't come off the porch so you don't be in a bad situation and you won't be put in the situation to have to shut the F up. That's it. Cop the merchandise, cop the book, the whole nine. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and you already know the Cash App is on the screen, so we continue to upgrade the system and give you fly videos like this from behind the wall, live and direct. Gunshots. Look at that joint. You see that? See how he's scooping it out the bag? You know? The bag, you got to put the bag in the water so that it can hold everything together. The bag blow up, the steam from all the different seasons, everything hit the top and drop. I'm even going to give you a video, right? Just so y'all understand. I'm even going to give you a video of them shining that white lightning. Where my white lightning at? You know, and they sell these bottles here for $150 for a bottle of, you know, pure alcohol. You know, I'm going to give you a whole video where I'm going to show you how they shine it with that stinger and how the whole process is, which is so complicated. I couldn't even believe it when I seen it. So I know I'm going to blow your mind. Sit back, look at that delicious meal. That's how we do, man. All right?
All right. Here we go.
See that? Come on, dog.
Cheers, cheers, the crime.
All right, see, now this is not a toast to crime. You know what I mean? It's just a song. It's entertainment. My man wrote this joint and got his homies to do the music. Rest in peace, Dot from Ohio. But, you know, we know it say toast to crime, but this is not a toast to crime. That's how we got to toast when we decide to make the bad decisions that I'm trying to prevent you from making. So don't say I didn't tell you. When you come here, this is a gangster channel, period. Gunshots, straight gangster channel. I bring you gangster information. You know what I mean? If not telling you to be a gangster. Being a gangster is staying home, getting a job, and taking care of your family. That's gangster. But then we also got the people in Washington that, you know, trip and manipulate the people, you know, in order to vote for them to make their agenda go a certain way they want to make it go to make their generations move forward. That's gangster. Then you got the dudes that carry the pistol and sling them joints. That's gangster. You understand what I'm saying? But gangster is a frame of mind. Remember that. So don't sit there and say when I say gangster, you know what I mean, I'm promoting. No, I'm not promoting. Whatever you choose to label as gangster, that's gangster. If I choose to call this, you know, a jubilee, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But that don't mean, you know, you have to call it that. But I'm just letting you know what it is, man. All right? Now I'm getting ready to tap out, let y'all go, enjoy the outro, and, you know, let's party.
The crime, the crime.
All right? Alright, Mecca Audio. Mecca Audio.
Fresh out the can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in home. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never squilling to the cops. Mecca Audio.
Alright,
Mecca what?
Mecca Audio.
Mecca Audio. Mecca Audio. Mecca what? Mecca Audio. Mecca what? Mecca Audio. We gon' do it like we keep it moving like we gotta do it like
That's what I'm talking about. Mecca Audio in the house.
Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining.
Huh, she was whining.
Feel like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. Baby horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to get. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can get back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up the honor rudiment. We in the Bronx like we in Harlem like
All right, that's what I'm saying, man. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share these videos, hit the like. Remember, the Cash App is $ Unique Mecca Hall. It must say it was created in July 2020. Yeah, and it's not a picture of me on the logo. I don't use my picture on the logo. Let's get that right. All right, just so you understand where we at. All right.